Hello and welcome to highlights of the 2021 La Course by Le Tour de France, the 8th edition of this race. Cycling Mad Brittany, the venue for this year's edition of La Course, heading out of Brest, a neutralised section before starting the stage, the Côte de Trebet-en-Lain. Early on in the day, they would head around towards the finish in Landerneau, where they would complete 3 laps of a 14-kilometre circuit, finishing at the top of the 3-kilometre Côte de la Fosse au Loup, averaging 5.7%, maxing out at 14%. After many early attacks, it was Arkea's 20-year-old French rider, Cédric Cabal, that would be the first rider of the day to really build a significant advantage. The rider that pulled off the surprise in last week's French National Time Trial Championships to take the bronze medal really is making a name for herself on the world stage. The chasers, the counter-attacks behind, it would be Helena Peroni of Valcar Travel and Service that would eventually make it up to Cédric Cabal, and these two riders would combine well as they headed in towards the finishing circuit. The entry to the circuit with 53.7 to go. They would head through the finish line with 42 kilometres to go. The 3-kilometre climb, the Côte de la Fosse au Loup. The former junior world time trial and road race champion went off alone to take maximum points at the top of the climb, with Cédric Cabal hanging on for second place points. The climb, though, was really taking its toll on the peloton behind. Lucinda Brand of Trek Segafredo was the next rider to cause a split. Her teammate Lizzie Deignan, the winner of the race in Nice. This took a small group clear that also contained the likes of Niamh Fisher-Black. Fisher-Black's teammate, though, Anna van der Breggen, with Lizzie Deignan on the wheel, closed up to the group in front. They would head through for 2 laps to go, with really the who's who and the main contenders still in the groups, the likes of Kasia Niewiadoma, Lizzie Deignan and Marianne Vos through the line. It was the USA's Ruth Winder that would take a really dangerous group clear that also contained Grace Brown of Bike Exchange, Niamh Fisher-Black of SD Works, Brodie Chapman, Leah Thomas, Sophia Bertizzolo, Sylvia Pasico, Anna Henson, Juliette Lebus, Michaela Harvey and Tatiana Guderzo. As they went through the bell, this group's gap was yo-yoing between 40 seconds and a minute. But behind, Team Jumbo-Visma decided that they wanted to bring Marianne Vos through to the front. Anna Henderson got on the front of the group into the climb for the final time, and it was Kasia Niewiadoma that went long with 2.5 kilometres to go. The finish here in Landerneau had echoes of the Amstel Gold Classic, a race that both Niewiadoma and Vos had won. They were just holding a small advantage. Liana Lippert, Grace Brown, Soraya Paladin, all in the group. Anna van der Breggen led out the sprint. Marianne Vos went first, but it was Demi Vollering of SD Works, the teammate of van der Breggen, the winner of Liège-Bastogne-Liège, who added La Course to a sparkling palmarès. A great team ride yet again from Team SD Works. Demi Vollering takes La Course ahead of Cecily Uttrup, Ludwig Marianne Vos, Anna van der Breggen, Grace Brown, Kasia Niewiadoma, Soraya Paladin, Liana Lippert, Lizzie Deignan and Sophia Bertizzolo. Celebrations all round and deserved, at least so. Demi Vollering, the rising star of world cycling. There's your podium. Demi Vollering for SD Works, Cecily Uttrup Ludwig from FDJ Nouvelle Aquitaine for Turoscope, and Marianne Vos of Jumbo-Visma. That kicks off a phenomenal month of cycling in France. Next year, we'll be back with the Tour de France Femme.